Hello, and welcome to my channel. I don't own any of the Haikyuu characters or music or anything other than the plot. This doesn't in any way describe how the Haikyuu characters act. It is just for fun, so don't take any of this seriously. All of this is happening IRL unless said otherwise. Enjoy. Friday, November 3rd, 2012, during practice. I am dead. It was good knowing you. Aren't you going to protect me? No, thanks. Hinata gulps and approaches Kageyama, who was just hit by a volleyball when Hinata was trying to do a jump serve. Kageyama. Kageyama doesn't move, nor does he react. Did you kill the last few brain cells Kageyama had? Tsukishima says as he walks toward the daydreaming boy and sits near him. He takes a rubber band and shoots it at Kageyama's face, making Kageyama flinch. Why did you do that? Oh, you are alive? What is wrong with you? Hey, are you fine? Why yes. I doubt it. Did you realize that Hinata had spiked the ball into your face? Oh. Tsukishima's mouth opens as he shakes his head. Is something bothering you? Okay, what is it? You know? Tsukishima frowns before shaking his head. No, I don't. It is the same thing we talked about in the park last week. Oh. You still haven't discussed it? No. I see. I wanted to talk, but I don't know where to start. Like if I ask them, they will know I eavesdropped. Just confess your feelings. You already know how they feel about you. So confess. But what if they don't accept me? I don't want to lose them both. Tsukishima sighs as he rubs Kageyama's back slowly. Listen, I know it is hard. But you will never know unless you try. Adding, I don't think you will lose them. Things might get awkward for a couple of days, but afterward, they will go back to normal. Kageyama nods as he takes his phone from his pocket and sighs. What? Kunimi is asking if I can have dinner with them at his place. All right. Tsukishima sighs as he rubs Kageyama's back slowly. Kageyama, listen, I am not forcing you to confess. If you are uncomfortable about it now, take your time. There is no rush. But don't hold in until it is suffocating, all right? Yeah, thanks. Around 10 p.m., at Kunimi's place. Kunimi and Kindaichi are seated near each other solving homework while Kageyama is laying on the ground tossing a volleyball into the air. Kageyama? Can you sleep over? Kageyama catches the volleyball before he sits up. Can I? Yeah? Kindaichi chuckles before asking. Why are you answering questions with questions? Kageyama's face heats up. Kunimi just scoffs before he sticks his tongue out at Kindaichi. You don't need to go back home for Miwa? She is staying over at her friend's place. If Akira didn't ask you to stay over, were you going to stay home alone? Yeah. Anyway, you are staying, right? Yep. Kageyama says as a smile spreads across his face. Cute. Huh? Kindaichi gulps as he glances at Kunimi, who shrugs. Kindaichi sighs before he nudges Kunimi, who squints his eyes and turns his face to the side. Kindaichi motions his head toward a confused Kageyama who is watching the two talk in their weird language. Kunimi sighs before he nods. Actually, Kageyama. Kunimi looks at Kindaichi, who nods before they look back at Kageyama. What is the matter? We want to discuss something with you. Oh okay. Kageyama sits near the nervous Kunimi and Kindaichi. Do you remember when we were talking about poly relationships and how some people can like multiple people? Kageyama nods as he stares at Kunimi. Well, I like you, Kageyama. Kindaichi takes Kageyama's hand, grabbing Kageyama's attention. I also like you, Kageyama. Kindaichi passes his thumb over Kageyama's rough skin before he speaks again. You don't have to answer us now, but we want you to join our relationship. Think about it and tell us when you make up your mind. Kageyama nods before he stands up. I think I need to leave. Kageyama immediately walks toward the door, but Kindaichi grabs his arm. But you said you'll sleep over. Why yes, but I am. It is better if I leave. Kageyama says with his head lowered to avoid Kindaichi's stare. Please, Kindaichi, let go of my arm. Kageyama. Yes? I am sorry. Why are you apologizing? If I knew this topic would disturb you, I wouldn't have brought it up. Please stay over tonight. I know that you overheard us a few days ago. Sorry. You don't need to apologize. It is our fault. We talked near you, and we weren't sure if you were awake or not. I know you heard me say I believe you have feelings for both of us. And I am sorry if I am wrong and jump to conclusions. Kunimi smiles sadly at Kageyama's silence. Actually, I liked you from when we were in middle school but never got the courage to tell you. Huh? I have liked you too since middle school. But before I was about to confess to you, I knew you were dating, Oikawa. So, I never told you. Kageyama stares confused between the two boys. Your feelings toward me aren't new? No. We liked you for a long time, Kageyama. And we still do. I am sorry if we made you uncomfortable. You didn't. It's. Kindaichi grabs Kageyama's arm and pulls him back into the bed, making Kageyama sit behind Kunimi as he sits near him. I was feeling guilty about how I felt. Guilty? Yes. I thought I was ruining your relationship. You aren't. Kunimi moves and kneels in front of Kageyama and takes his hands between his. Kunimi tilts his head to stare into Kageyama's worried eyes. You aren't ruining anything. Kageyama sniffs as Kindaichi starts to rub Kageyama's head gently. A tear slips from Kageyama's eye, shocking Kunimi, who immediately wipes Kageyama's cheek with his thumb. Kageyama. I sniff. Kageyama hides his face with both hands as more tears fall across his face. Hey, Kageyama? Kunimi glances at the worried Kindaichi before he sits near Kageyama and hugs him. Kunimi starts to rub Kageyama's back slowly until Kageyama's cries die down. I sniff. I am sorry. Why are you apologizing? Kageyama shakes his head and smiles. Kunimi, you are right. I like both of you. But I don't really know how a relationship between three people works. Kindaichi smiles and hugs Kageyama's side as he pats Kunimi's head gently. It is similar to a relationship between two people. Oh okay. So? Can I join your relationship? Yes. So we are boyfriends? Yes. Are you staying over tonight, or do you still want to leave? I want to stay here if I can. Yes, you can. Both Kindaichi and Kunimi tighten their grip around Kageyama as they collapse back on the bed, making the three boys burst out laughing. After the laughter finally stops, Kindaichi sits up and looks at Kunimi, who is still hugging Kageyama. Your dad will be so pissed, Akira. Huh? Why? He allowed me to sleep here tonight because we told him a friend is staying over. But. Oh. Kindaichi chuckles, making a smile spread across Kunimi's face as he places his head on Kageyama's chest. Monday, November 6, 2012, after practice. Is it just me, or is Kageyama acting weird? Tsukishima glances at Kageyama, who is smiling while staring into nothing before he sighs. No, he is weird. Kageyama? Kageyama keeps staring into nothing with a wide smile on his face. Did his face break? Is that why he is smiling? Hinata chuckles and grabs Tsukishima's hand, and pulls him toward Kageyama. Oi, Kageyama? Hinata kneels in front of Kageyama, but Kageyama stays frozen. Hinata looks up at Tsukishima before he shakes Kageyama, snapping him out of his thoughts. What? Is everything fine? Yeah. Are you sure you don't have a fever? Kageyama chuckles before he nods. I am sure. Did he chuckle? Or am I hearing things? Why are you acting weird? We aren't acting weird. You are. How? You were smiling while looking at nothing. And you just chuckled. What's weird about this? Tsukishima sits next to Kageyama. Who the hell smiles at nothing? Man, it is weird seeing you act like this. No, it is not. Yes, it is. No, it is not. What the hell happened? Nothing. I don't believe you. Why? Because you never act like this, ever. Just something good happened, that is it. Oh. Tsukishima smirks before he whispers in Kageyama's ear. So, you finally told Kunimi and Kindaichi? And no. What? Then why are you this happy? The three of us started dating. What? But you said. You know what? I don't care. As long as you're happy. Now I don't have to hear this little puppy complain about you. Who is a little puppy? Hinata jumps as his entire face turns red. You are. Why? Is my little puppy embarrassed? Kageyama, let's practice. Hinata stumbles away as Tsukishima smirks as he watches flustered Hinata. I was thinking of making this the last chapter, but then I was like, nah, I have to make them suffer a bit more. Anyway, I wanted to write a short Iwaizumi x Sugawara x Oikawa extra, but, this happened and I ended writing 4K instead. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Later guys.